Scream 7 is fucking here. Did you guys enjoy the hype? You guys enjoy the hype?
I love
Stu is
this
back.
movie. Don't start. Don't get this bitch ass nigga upset.
He's back,
Don't
guys.
get him started. Don't get him started.
Fan service. Oh man, opening weekend. UAG, you got to run the numbers. I know you know the numbers. I know you know the numbers. Come on.
It broke the
Lay down
record
the
for the
facts.
franchise. It hit 64 million in its first weekend, and that's only within the United States. Nationwide, globally, it made $93 million. This is on a $45 million budget. By the next weekend, it's already going to be profitable. So for all y'all bitch ass people complaining, if we don't support these movies, right? If it doesn't make profits, then we won't get the movies we like. So go fucking watch the movies. Especially
Don't start that
you
shit.
ain't the fucking bottom bitch. You better fucking respect, okay? Because the movie was great. I'm not okay. Let me rephrase that.
You know, it's
I'm not
funny.
gonna say it was great.
It
but
happens in
I
all
love
kinds
it.
of fandoms, dude. Where people say, if you don't support this, they're not gonna give you what you want, and that's not the way to look at things. The way to look at things, you support what you get out of, man. Like, if they bring you shit, stop supporting, dude. It's not like I gotta support shit in order to get what I want. It doesn't work like that, man. The numbers don't work like that. That doesn't make people happy. But anyways, let me get out with a proper introduction since UAG didn't do it. Scream 7 came out. It did good. There was the cancellation. It didn't work. People showed up. People were hyped because this is one of the most advertised fucking movies I've seen of Scream ever, man. We had
it brought me back. It brought me back to the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, it was like going the hype of it. The hype of showing Stu fucking coming back was insane, dude. I don't know how many times on social media, man. It just got popped up in my feed.
Dude,
Stu
he was
is
doing
back.
interviews. He was at conventions. He's talking about, I've always wanted to come back to Scream. OTG and I were hype as fuck. We're like, damn, they're gonna bring Stu back.
You see, he was supposed to come back in part 3, and obviously there was all kinds of mess there. The Columbine thing happened. They had to redo the script. All this bullshit happened, and we're like, okay, a lot of fans have been saying that Stu was going to come back in part 6. They hinted whenever they showed the TV, they were like, oh, supposedly he's dead, like, if that's what you believe. So it was hinted that he was going to come back. The little interviews made it sound like he was coming back, but I gotta say, I was kind of skeptical because he says, I hope fans are happy and this can make or break it. Like, so I was like, oh shit, what do you mean, Stu? Like, what's his name? Matthew what?
Matthew Lillard.
Always fuck up his name. I'll fuck
His
it up.
name is Stu for us. That's it.
I'm gonna say Stu. His name is fucking
Shaggy.
Stu. Yeah. So, dude, yeah, I got excited. I bought the tickets early to the IMAX. I was after that popcorn bucket. Like, the hype was there, dude. It was so
Dude,
hype.
there was
Popcorn
marketing. There was promos. There was, dude, the TikToks. I was seeing Matthew Lillard everywhere.
It was guerrilla. It was guerrilla promo. It did its job. When you make a movie for $45 million and you almost double that within your first weekend, because everybody knows you got to be the first one there. All of us here said we all went basically Thursday or Friday. You want to go there, especially for this type of movie. You don't want to get spoilers. You have to be the first one there. And a lot of people were hyped for this movie. You have nostalgia. You have it bringing in the modern times, if you will.
The new era, yeah.
And also you have all the drama that was from 5 and 6, right? And
Yeah,
so
we had
they're like, what?
the cancellation. Yeah.
They were trying to turn the page for the franchise. That these are going to be the new people carrying it, and they were like, "Oh, these people are no longer going to be in the movie." So it was a lot of turmoil there. Like, how is this movie going to move forward? We got these new fans on here that's been here for like the last 3 or 4 years. We want to bring them over, but now we have to change the whole. Dude, they had this movie written over a year and some change ago. They had to redo the script and everything. And for me, I think they did an excellent job with what they had. They gave you the nostalgia that you wanted, bringing
Nostalgia
legacy.
bait.
That's neither here nor there. I'm not going to argue with you guys on that. You can argue that bullshit if you want, but the hardest thing, anybody tells you, if they know anything about movies, the hardest thing is to land the landing. You can
Came
have
up with
a
5
90%.
endings today in a group chat that were way better than the ending we got.
Then you would be a motherfucking director, motherfucker. You're not.
I should.
You're not.
I should.
And let me tell you something. It's fucking hard to make a good movie.
You know what?
Hard to make a good movie.
Let's rewind it a little bit. All right, so the movie was good, man. As soon as it started, the opening scene was legit, dude. I like it. Scream always does that little opening that is like a mini movie. I fucking loved it. The couple visiting the house. And it had a jump scare in there. You were like, okay, is that the Ghostface? And then it just like, bam, it hits you. So throughout the movie, it did have a lot of jump scares. And that's what I liked, is that you saw Ghostface. It was like the kills were brutal. The jump scares, the sounds. I saw it in IMAX. So the sound was amazing.
Of all the franchise. Some of the best
it was
kills
the best kills for me. I was enjoying it. And I was like, man, dude, this is my favorite Scream movie. Like, big time by far, because I was so invested into the story. And when I was there at the theater and it showed the recording of Stu, like the theater erupted, man. People were like excited. As soon as Stu came on, it erupted in the theater. There was cheers. FaceTime?
People were happy, huh? When she got that FaceTime from Stu?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, why don't you call me? And that motherfucker FaceTimed her.
Yeah.
That was hype.
It was hype.
I was like,
can I tell you something? Okay. Didn't that kind of take you back, like, from the movie itself? Like, you're not supposed to know who the fuck is Ghostface, right? So it's basically, if it goes the way that you want it, you already know the fucking killer in the beginning of the movie. That makes no fucking sense.
You're fast forwarding way too fast. You fast forwarding way too fast.
Stupid.
You're fast forwarding way too fast.
It doesn't. It's stupid. It's stupid.
So we see the thing is Stu, and dude, even when Courtney Cox showed her appearance, she came in like one of the best ways to come in, man. Dude, erupted too.
Leatherface. Yeah, she was hot. She came in hot. And
I kind of don't like her entrance a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was like.
Dude, it was badass, dude. Stop, man.
She hit the killer.
She ran over the dude. It was badass.
Yeah, but it was like, dude,
everyone
that was
clapped. It was a badass entrance.
You went to the Riri theater. That's all.
Nah, dude. I went to a real one. I went to the IMAX, man, where the hardcore fans were.
Bucket. Yeah, all they had popcorn buckets and they're dressed up, weren't they?
Dude, it was so hot that they sold out before the fucking even movie started. I didn't go to no Riri theater. I went to like a hot fucking. The fans were there. They fucking loved it. Whatever. If you thought it was cheesy, it's fine. The thing is, nostalgia
was cringe. A little cringe.
Yeah, it was badass.
Just a little bit.
I fucking loved it, dude. And she looked good, dude. I don't care what. She's 65? I don't know. Senior citizen.
Like Leatherface. She looked like
Michael Jackson, dude. It's fine, man. She had a lot of plastic surgery.
You have a thing for Courtney Cox. It's okay.
She still looked better than Part 3, though.
Hey, but I gotta say, Neve Campbell looked the best, dude. She looked amazing.
That's not for you. Stay with Courtney.
Dude, that's mine. Stay away, dude. I fucking love her, man.
No, Connie God, Neve God. Stop.
Yeah. Anyways, dude, so seeing Stu like that, it was hype. It showed him over and over a few times through the phone, and let's just get straight to it, man. Like, how did I say it, man?
So let's go through steps.
Well, they okay. This is what makes it. I think this is where you're getting to. Hold on. The reason why you're so upset because this motherfucker Stu was everywhere he shouldn't have been. He was at the school, at the daughter's school.
That was
he
tight.
was at the shop. You know, he was at some real spots, right? So that's what made it like more hype. And I think that's the real problem. They hyped up Stu, then they added the hype was more hype in the movie. Like it was like, oh shit, like it's gonna go down. And then but you know it wasn't him as that Ghostface. Like, you know, like it was some other shit going on, but it was still hype. It was like, oh man. Like the school scene, the theater scene, that was crazy too.
Yeah,
Can
it
I
was
ask you a
badass.
question? Because
No.
for me, when I was shut the fuck up. So when I was watching it, right,
Riri.
I was thinking like, is this guy like a cult leader, and he just got a bunch of Ghostface doing shit for him? Because you never see him.
That's what I thought too.
In the
Yeah,
gear.
I think
He
that's
was
what,
the mastermind.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
that was supposed to be like a script that was leaked out for 3 or set of 3. And they showed in the trailer, they showed the mental hospital. Out of everything they fucking showed, all the hype was stewed. They showed the mental hospital, which is supposedly that's where he was the whole time.
But
in the movie, they actually visit the mental hospital. You see that, yes, they say at that moment in that scene that Stu was there and he had left. He was free. So you learn that. So it's hype throughout the movie. You got hype with the promos. You're hyped during the movie. You're all built up. Everyone's all happy that Stu's back. Is we know one of the main characters' favorites.
Maybe they're giving you crumbs, if you will, because this movie can go.
Maybe they just give you a fucking
over.
I didn't pay with crumbs.
Yeah,
I didn't pay for crumbs,
dude. And when I was so hyped during,
like
I was so hyped with Stu, right? And then like Ghostface, dude, he was like Michael Myers, man. You see him in the shadows in the back. That one scene when they were inside the garage, or whatever, that had the plastic fucking the dust shit or whatever. So, like, that was a badass scene, man. It's like you felt being in that little area and like, oh shit, he's about to get fucked up. Like,
you knew he was there. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, dude, that was tough.
There was so many good scenes, dude.
I mean, if you want to nitpick everything, then I'm surprised that you didn't say this is a police officer, right? He hears a sound. His house already got ransacked by Ghostface. Why are you going in the fucking garage when you hear a sound?
It's a fucking movie, dude.
Oh,
it was a great scene.
But the other stuff makes sense to you. See, you make no sense. You make no
I don't know. You're being a Riri now. So, anyways, let's get straight to it, man.
Yes,
The whole fucking thing,
well,
the whole fucking thing sucked when you find out at the end that it was AI after being fucking pumped up this whole time with promotions, being pumped up during the movie. I loved the fucking movie. I loved every moment of it. I was about to text the guys, dude, this is the best Scream movie ever. I was going to text them. And then at the end, it was such the biggest letdown. I mean, every Scream reveal has been a letdown since it could argue part 2. I say part 1. It's always been a letdown, and they didn't disappoint here because it was another letdown. It disappointed me, but I'm just saying it went with the formula with the shitty ass reveal of who the killers really are.
And they were random. Like their motive was, I think it was weak. It was just really weak. Like it wasn't like I wish it was Stu could have been AI, but the killers could have been somebody way more important. I hated that it was just
you see and
AI, and then the killers were like, "What? Who the fuck? Really?"
This is what
like, it wasn't even exciting. It wasn't even like a, I don't know. It was like some Scooby Doo shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even to rub it in more, they showed AI of not just Stu. They showed the mom. They showed the brother. They showed Dewey. But none of those. They had like small little interviews, maybe little promotions, but they weren't held like Stu.
Part of the movie,
dude. All it was the same importance as Stu. They were
Stu,
AI.
I watched those interviews.
She played on her fucking mental mind. Like,
I'm just saying,
dude, he was in interviews talking about, "Oh, I'm so hyped to be back in Scream." Like, dude, he was hyping it up even more. Like, he knew he wasn't shit in the movie.
Did his job.
He knew.
He did his job, and
he
bunch of people showed up and watched the movie.
And switch.
It was a bait and switch, dude.
Oh my God.
The movie was great, dude.
They
but
could have
at
played
the
it
end,
safe. They could have played it safe and put him in the movie, and a bunch of you fucking crackheads would have liked it. But they took a chance. It didn't land with everybody, but it landed well enough that it made fucking $60 million.
You know why it made that much money? It made that much money because they fucking hyped it up, and people wanted. They paid
Popcorn
because
buckets,
they wanted
that shit on your shelf. All that shit was the hype made money.
I thought it was good. I thought they took chances.
Riri's.
You can't always give. You don't know what you want till they give it to you. And they gave you a good movie, and they're gonna do it.
The movie was good.
Justice.
The movie was good until the end. Fucking
honestly,
the third act.
movie's literally 90. What do you want to say? What 95% really good, 96% like really good. It just had literally the worst ending. Like it made
it feel like a waste of time for me.
It was just it was a waste of time. It was like, wow, you guys
not
hyped
a
all
waste
this
of
up.
time. It's what you
all this
it's not
build
what
up.
you wanted.
It's not what the
because
fans
it's not what you
wanted.
wanted.
It's not what we wanted. I think more so is it's not what we were sold, because
They didn't
it's
tell you anything. They told
Exactly.
you. They what did they tell you that was not in the movie? Stu
See,
was in the fucking movie. Was it
you're
the same
not a
Stu that
fan.
you
You're not a
No.
horror fan, so you
Man,
weren't watching the
fuck
interviews.
you.
You weren't watching.
I was there
you
day
didn't-
one when that movie came out. When you was in fucking diapers, motherfucker. So fuck you.
Me
I've been
too.
there. Been there, motherfucker.
I was there too.
Day one. So don't give me that bullshit.
You were
there
day
too.
one whenever Stu was
Bro.
awesome in that movie, but in this one, 30
Stu
years
was-
later, he's coming back 30 years later, and
And you know what? But look, I'm gonna drop a history lesson.
People that would have been upset that he came back. Like, oh, I thought he was dead. How is he back?
Listen,
that.
Okay, first of all,
about it as well.
they did that in the movie as well. The husband got gutted and he was still alive. So
That made no sense either.
Apparently, everyone in that movie is a fucking tank. That whole movie is filled
The whole
with fucking
series is
tanks.
like that. It's
the
always
whole
been like
series
that.
is full of tanks.
Well, not
so
the guy who
it
got
would make
the
sense.
thing in his head.
It would make sense. And then not to mention, you've always been getting bait and switched from Scream. I'm gonna be honest. The Scream franchise has always done that shit. They did it with Drew Barrymore in the first one. They hyped you up with Drew Barrymore, and she was just in the intro.
And you didn't complain
Literally,
about
that
that,
was
motherfucker.
no, because it's not part of the fandom. The fandom Stu is a huge
But
deal.
Stu became the fandom, and they used that. They baited that. They used that to bait us, the real fans, the people that's watched it, that actually knew what was going on, not just looked it up
And
on
you saw all
TikTok and
that
got
shit,
the info.
You're gonna be there next time. That when part 8 comes out, you're gonna be there too. So
No.
shut the fuck up.
It'll be on my
done.
Plex.
Watch.
It'll go right on my Plex.
Okay,
I'll watch on my
I
Plex.
guarantee-
I'm done.
You're a liar. You're lying. You're lying.
Dude,
Stop lying.
I haven't seen Scream in theater since part 3. Since 3. 7 was the first one I've seen in theaters.
Yeah.
Since part 3.
Dude, I'm gonna
Trust
tell
me,
you, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a shill, bro.
I'm
Don't
not the
work
type like when you fuck me over once. That's it, dude. Like this
Yeah.
one, the hype that I was in, we were
They gave
all
you a
hyped on the
fucking
channel.
good
Fucking
movie.
let me talk, motherfucker. God damn.
You've been
Quit
talking. That's a
interrupting me.
problem. You've been talking and you ain't say shit.
Anyways, dude.
Listen.
I'm not gonna go watch the next one after what they did here. Like, dude, I'm done with the series. Like for me, the series I'm done with. I'll catch the other one when it comes out on bootleg or something like that.
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah.
can't
That's
support
why
it.
movies
if they
don't
bring
get
it back.
made because of people like you and want
Dude.
them to die. You cheap ass bastards. Go to the movie theater. Buy
Hey.
a ticket. Stop
Wait,
buying
so
your
they
bullshit.
they bombed the ending, and it's our fault. It's our fault. They bombed the ending. You had the
movie,
setup.
It was a good
You set this movie up. You set this character up for months. It was, but you set this up. Like it's like saying, what's that new stupid Marvel movie you're hyped for? Doomsday or whatever that Riri movie is. You're hyping up. Oh, Doctor Doom's gonna be in there. Whoever you're hyped to see it, and then he ends up being it's just a fucking FaceTime. You watch the whole 3-hour movie and it's just a FaceTime call.
Dude,
And you're like, man, I can't wait to see Doom in action. I can't wait. Yeah, I got my Doom popcorn bucket, and he's a fucking FaceTime call at the end of the movie. So,
Yeah.
so then you got to get ready for 2029 for the next Marvel movie.
Endgame.
And that's okay.
Speaking of that,
Hey,
Endgame.
hey,
wait a
fuck
minute.
Endgame.
Shut up.
We're-
Shut the
we're
fuck
talking
up.
about Scream.
Shut the fuck up for a second.
Can I
If
mute
he
this
wants
fucker?
something, I gotta tell him something.
You have to raise his hand.
No, you said that happened in if that would happen in a Marvel movie. In the trailer Endgame, that's exactly what happened. They put the Incredible Hulk in there in the trailer, and he wasn't in the.
Dude, we ain't talking about. I muted him. We're not talking about fucking Marvel here. We're talking about Scream, man.
And
so
I gotta unmute myself, nigga. I know buttons, nigga.
I guess he could unmute himself. I just learned that. But
Congratulations.
anyways, dude. Yeah, dude. It's like they had the perfect script to end it, and the thing is, they had balls whenever they killed Dewey in part. What was it, 5? They had balls to fucking do that, and I feel like, dude, these characters are getting older, man. This is where they finally could have brought back Stu. If Sydney
But
dies,
they needed her in this movie.
or someone important died, dude, the legacy characters need to go already, man. Dude, I think the daughter did pretty good. I think I don't know if she could carry the movie herself, but I liked it.
I think
I
she
liked
could.
her.
I think she could.
I think
like she did the whole, sheltered child turned. I'm Sidney Prescott's daughter. At the end,
Yeah.
that kid shit I hate.
Dude,
she did, but I was like,
rolled
whatever.
during that part.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. But she
I
did
liked her,
good.
though.
I can see her. I'd probably be interested. Like if they somehow make, I don't know,
But that's where
someone
they're going.
if they bait me again and I'm bootleg, I watch it. I'd be like, okay, little Cindy did good. All right, cool.
But all the other characters are kind of
they
bland.
gotta kill her. They
The
gotta kill Nev. I'm sorry. She's a legend.
They gotta
She's
kill
great.
her.
It's like Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's
like,
just gonna have a heart attack in their next one. That's it. But they already laid the groundwork for passing the torch to the daughter. And the only reason why Sydney was in this movie is because they fucked up so bad with the other two characters. They needed to have a
nostalgia bait.
They had to.
They need to have something.
They had to bring her back. This is
and they had to use
support after that.
And they had to use Stu for hype because they knew.
Yeah,
dude. All they had to do was, the ending. That they could have added Stu in there, and like first you see the guy from the mental hospital, and then it's like, oh shit, and he'll be like, I had some help. As soon as Stu came out, you would have heard the whole theater go fucking crazy.
You know how the old girl walked up at the end, like how she came, I had help, and she came all menacing, and it was her. That literally I literally said, I smacked my lips. I was like, I almost walked out. Like I was like, that's garbage. That was fucking weak. It was weak. That was weak, bro. Like you hyped it all
was
up.
Like, who?
Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this Starbucks bitch doing here, bro? Like, no, Pilates, no. And I'm like, so that's the bitch that was doing all this fighting and shit, all this combat, the CQC and shit, right? Okay. All right, bro. Fuck out of here. A trained cop. All right. Now she's a ninja. Bet. Okay. Fuck out of here. I could kind of see the Riri guy, from the Riri hospital. I could kind of see him.
He was cool. It was like, okay.
I could see him, but the girl, like, I'm not saying girls can't be killers because obviously we've had that before, but these are some agile motherfuckers, dude, in this movie. Like, they were athletic as fuck. You mean tell that bitch picked her son up?
Maybe that was
and placed him on the thing?
Maybe it was the dude.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't. Sure, whatever. Either way,
I mean,
every instance of Ghostface was athletic as fuck.
Yeah, Ghostface was a killer.
They were like, he was a ninja the whole movie. He was either like Michael Myers or he was like fucking Rambo. Like he was doing everything, like, which was good. Not in a bad way. That's why I said the movie's really good until you get to the end. But the end is so bad, it pisses you off. Like literally pisses you off. It was stupid. If they would have showed them two, cool. And then the mastermind Stu comes at the back door like, yes, and yeah, slit the daughter's throat or something. Like have some type. It was just too happy ending. Everyone survived.
Stu's
it wasn't
like 90
Stu.
years old anyway. So come on.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's old as fuck. You saw him in the fucking AI.
Exactly.
His was all wrinkly and shit. Nah, the man is old,
dude.
And
I gotta say, the production for the AI was hilarious because we know what real AI looks like. That shit was Lifetime movie shit, and I was like, they had to use the real stuff, but it was lame, dude. And the way they used AI was super lame.
I think they had to do that to give you that guaranteed, so we can know it's AI. Because if it was too good, it would have been. I think we had to give you that second thought, like that. Dude,
but out of every way to use AI, it was so lame though. It was very lame.
I think it had to be like that. I think that was intended. I do think. I don't like. I'm not with it, but I do think that was intended because you had to make it look kind of like local or like casuals are doing it. Yeah, remember these are casuals. These aren't hardcore like us tech gods where we know the top of line AI. We're using top prompts, all that shit. No. Like you gotta think like, all right, these are some casual.
The boyfriend was supposedly top notch, and that part was kind of weird where he was all like, "Oh, I just want to see what it's like."
That little diversion shit was kind of.
You have to do that. You have to have like a misdirect so you can think cool. Like, "Oh, is it that guy?
Yeah,
could it be him?"
I wasn't too mad at the diversion because I was like, damn, okay, it was the boyfriend. All right. The mom was right, that he got gutted up, but I still think it was stupid because like, why the fuck, you know what your girl's going through, and you sitting there making AI videos right next to her, like why would you bring that? That was stupid. That's what's stupid. Yeah, but it was the diversion. I see what they were trying to do.
The whole thing getting knocked out with the MacBook, like that nigga was knocked out cold.
Yeah, he got cleaned up by a MacBook. Yeah, that was hilarious. I still like the kills. Man, the kills were good.
It had potential.
The suspense, the setups for the kills, just the old situations that were going on, like when Ghostface was in the attic, that little fight scene.
That was cool.
Again, that also made me a little upset. I'm nitpicking because I really think the movie was great.
Now you want to nitpick. All right.
I'm all ears.
The only thing is, like, you had officers they were 5 seconds. It felt like they were in there for 5 seconds.
They just
You don't take that big the attic door was like
that
huge.
Door was big as hell. Yeah.
It was huge. So like that didn't make sense to me. And then
but the ending makes sense, yeah. Anyways,
it made perfect. That made a lot more sense than what you think. But it's
I guess so. I will say, I guess that killer only knew the attic thing because the neighbor obviously helped the other Riri get up there because they know the layout of the fucking house. You know, she's the fucking neighbor. But it was still like
is the fucking what's that room called? The safe room. The safe room she had built into the house, my nigga.
That part was prepared. She was prepared. That part was kind of cool, but it was kind of dumb. Like, how y'all get caught up through the walls? Like, I was like, oh my god, but it was cool. I wasn't mad. I'm not gonna nitpick it. You were like, you guys were good. You guys were good. Like, they actually were good.
Daddy. They went to go save the dad, man.
Dad pulled some Michael Myers shit. He got his ass whooped, knocked down the stairs, and he was gone. Everybody was Michael Myers. The whole movie, everyone was Michael Myers, bro. The whole movie. Every person got stabbed had an extra leg, extra breath. Yeah, it was hilarious.
So, I mean, for the most part, for me though, to be honest with you, I liked everything from the beginning. I'm not saying that the end was perfect, but I could understand the motivation in terms of the lady. She's saying that she worshipped basically the ground that this lady walked on, and she just disappeared. And no, she's no longer this empowering woman that she was. She read her books. She led her through a dark time in her life. You're a fucking dick, bro.
I'm letting you talk. Just keep talking.
Why don't you pull that dick out your mouth and then listen?
I'm just listening to what you got to say. Your fake bullshit.
That's your problem.
Keep going with your lifetime explanation, man.
Oh, man.
You got that A24 brain.
That's emotions. What's wrong with you guys?
Your favorite person was the chick at the end.
Yeah.
But he wants to question the addict, but you don't question her fucking being that killer Ghostface and shit, doing all the athletic shit.
That's a very believable thing.
Yeah, it's very realistic. Everyone else the dad got fucking gutted up.
I'm not saying what she did. I said her motivation. If y'all
the motivation was weak as fuck. I think it was the weakest motivation out of all of them, dude. Out of all the movies, man.
It was.
It was like it's like else, but okay.
No, like no, for real. Like, all right, hear me out. I will say this: Scream to me has always been disappointing since the second one. Really, the first one. So I'm not 100% surprised. And like, I was just like you. I watched the movie and I was like, this might be the best one next to part one. Like, I thought it was like second best.
Yeah.
I really was like, this is the second best one. Like, I'm like, this shit's tight.
Me too.
And then like the ending, I'll be honest, it's still up there. It's still like number 3 or number 4, to be honest. But it's still, the ending was fucking garbage. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I think it's one of the best ones in a while. But the ending was just dog shit. Like, if you're gonna watch this movie, as soon as they get to the house at the end, just turn it off. You'll like it.
If you had to rank them, like,
just turn it off. You'll like it,
dude. I hope somebody that knows how to do AI makes the ending the way it's supposed to be, and it'll be a great movie.
Oh man, we could.
Somebody with AI do it.
I think if you had to rank them in terms of the OGs, like 1 through 4, and then the modern times, this is probably the best out of the modern times.
It's the best modern one, which makes it like number 3 because the only other good ones is 1 and 2.
Dude, I don't know why. I guess
still give
because
four.
for
I
me,
still
the
give four.
ending, I drop it so low because of the ending.
That's
Like,
that's
dude,
fair too.
yeah,
That
it's
is
just
very
for me.
disappointing. Yeah, no,
But though,
I get
I
that.
loved it during the end. It was like, oh, this is gonna be
I
the
think I loved it too much in the beginning. Like not the
Yeah.
beginning, but like majority of the movie, I did like it. I was like, man, this shit's really good. Like I was like, this is like you were immersed. Oh, and then they did the call outs, dude, with the score. You know, they had the new score, but they'll use songs from part one that they had in part one and shit. And like they had the Don't Fear
Basically,
the
they
Reaper
remade
part.
the first movie.
They kind of remade they kind of played the
Like
basically this movie was
the
Scream
kid
1 in
breaking
an
into
alternate
the
universe.
window,
Yeah.
everything was
Yeah, like that-
basically beat to beat.
Yeah.
The curfew, everything was part one.
They brought back a lot of Scream 1, and I think that's what also disappoints me though, because like I said, you're getting to this end. There's all this nostalgia. There's all these callbacks to the OG. And then you have Stu, you have Nev Campbell, you have Courtney Cox. You know, you have all this stuff. They have the whole neighborhood, the same situation,
the whole
but in
movie
modern
set
times.
up.
It was set up, but a modern version. It's basically modern Scream 1. It's going damn near perfect. Like I was like, damn, this is like you said, that text you're about to drop that text, like, damn, this shit is tight. This shit is tight. Then you get to that end. Even the AI at the end, that still hyped me up even more. I was like, bro, what the fuck is gonna happen? Like it made me more like, what are they gonna throw at me at the end? Like it had you that edge of the seat shit that they always say.
So can I
like,
ask you a
here
question though?
Here we go. And then it's fucking
Can
old
I ask
man
you a
whiskers
question?
and blondie Starbucks bitch. Like get the fuck
what
out of
if
here.
it was still those same characters, but they gave you a more flushed out motivation for them?
Nope.
If
Not
it
with
was
the
those
hype up.
characters, but then Stu or somebody else, like fucking if Dewey really was the killer, or if Courtney Cox was the mastermind or some shit, whoever, anybody that they used all this nostalgia bait for would have made a better mastermind than just those two. Like those two could have been the supporting killers, like the grunts that did all the hard work. Well, the three, because the other dude got ran over, but they could have been the supporting, and then the mastermind could have been any legacy character. Then they could have killed Courtney or killed Sydney off. Had a 1v1, he dies. It would have been a great ending, because Sydney would be dead. The OG killer would be dead, and then you have now you have the daughter. And it's all up to the daughter, and then that's when the fans could be like, "Do we want Scream 8?"
Yes,
and that'd be fine. I'm not saying, I'm a movie guy, a movie Hollywood guy. I'm just saying it's common sense. Like if you watch horror movies, you watch Scream, it was, you had to rewrite it. I don't know who. Call me up. I'll be like, give me the script. The end was trash. Everything else is great.
Yeah, like
Fix
even
it.
Sydney, dude, she had her mom pass away in the very beginning. If you would have passed that same torch to the daughter,
Yep, pass the torch, kill.
it
Like
really get.
Yep.
That's what people were expecting.
I think your mic cut out. OTG, your mic switched.
It should be. Is it still switched?
Yeah, I hear the whole room now.
What now?
Now you're back.
Yeah, dude. Some reason I guess my phone got too close and it wanted to connect to my phone's audio.
That's that Mac.
That's that. Yeah, that ecosystem there, man.
Yeah, nah. That's fair. But no.
But anyways, man.
Yeah, no, I do. I think that ending we would have been like, oh, I would have got the steel book. I would have bought the collector's edition. I would have did all that stupid shit. I would have been scalping for a popcorn bucket, all that shit.
I would have been a Riri, like trying to get a popcorn bucket and shit like that. Like somebody over here. Yeah.
Don't be hating.
But look, I
He's
can't
all
be mad that he
mad.
likes it.
Look at him.
No. I know. I think I understand why he likes it. You gotta remember, he's not as hardcore as we are.
Yeah.
So I look at it like Call of Duty. Like we've been playing since Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 2.
Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
He just barely saw him recently.
Yeah, he just watched Scream like last week.
But you cannot
He froze
say
up.
I am a true film.
He looked so mad,
tour.
frozen up like
I
that.
love
Yeah, he's so much anger. His
They don't
internet
give
cut
me
him
that
off.
bullshit.
He probably got so mad he
Okay.
fucking pulled out wires and shit like that. There you go.
I enjoyed the movie for what it is. You guys want
Yeah.
Oscar movies
No.
Honestly,
Trust
you
me.
want- you-
There's no
you want to
Oscars
be
in
an
horror.
Oscar.
There's no Oscars in horror.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You don't understand. We don't watch a horror movie.
Shitty ass fucking Texas Chainsaw. That's a piece of shit.
Oh, don't start bringing. That's another
Okay.
video for another
I
day.
am.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, dude. You can't reward mediocre, dude. And I felt like the whole
mediocrity,
story
yeah.
flushed out. Could
Wow.
have been great. It was set up to be great. At the
You're
end of the day,
insulting.
because of the ending, it was mediocre. And I feel like really, like, of any franchise, anything, like, everyone is okay with mediocre these days. Like, they could put out a movie that's just all right and it's gonna get overhyped. And I felt like with this Scream movie, the ending made it mediocre. Could have been great. And I'm not gonna reward that. Like, I'm done with the series, dude. That was it. They had the opportunity for me. Next time, if they do it, I'm not going to get tricked again. I'm not going to hype anything up. At the end of it, dude, it kind of sucks because I was like, man, I started saying, bring Melissa Barrera back. Like, she should have been back. Like, that's how much I was pissed off.
So are you saying, not to give them credit, we don't credit these motherfuckers, but was Rotten Tomatoes right then for their score?
You know what? In this instance,
34% in critics.
the critics, but then I think the fans was higher. It was like way higher, which is
Yeah,
kind of
It
crazy.
was like 80 something,
I-
which is most horror movies though. Those you'll see those
Yeah,
differences in most horror movies.
I actually, so I disagree with them a little. I'd give it like probably a little bit higher score because like they rated that shit low. Like it was, I've watched movies that were that score, like Mortuary Assistant. Like that shit was garbage. Garbage as fuck. Like that was like a 20-30%. You know what I mean? Like this was not that, because like the ending's trash, but the rest of the movie is A1.
So
So
Yeah.
it's like it for it to go that low, like you have to at least give like a mid score.
give it
like you said.
your book,
Well,
your
by-
rating.
The ranking.
No, please.
What
I
are we
wanna hear
gonna-
your bullshit.
Let's
I wanna
do a
hear-
ranking.
Man, what's the ranking, dude? OTG has to go last. He
I'll
has
go
to go
last.
last. UAG, I'll go first. Fuck it. All right. So we have to rank this movie. The best is Steelbook, number 1. That's the best. Steelbook, you have to buy it. You have to pre-order. We would have pre-ordered it. Then it goes down to 4K, which means you still like it, but you're not going to go all out. Then streaming. Streaming means I ain't gonna pay for that shit. If I see it on Pluto or Tubi, I'll watch it. You know.
Disrespectful.
But then there's the bottom
Not even
layer.
a paid subscription. You get
Okay, Amazon Prime, whatever, Netflix, cool. I'll watch it.
Jesus Christ.
But he gets so angry. Anyways, and then the last tier, don't even watch that shit. Don't even watch
Basura.
that. Shit's
God,
trash.
trash.
Basura. That's trash. My rank, I'd stream it. I'll be honest, I'd stream it. I give it streaming.
That's really low, dude. Stream it.
I give it streaming, but if a 4K is on sale, and I'm talking $9.99, maybe. I'm talking that sale, like where it's like buy 2 get 1 free, $9.99 on Grove.
You're
All right.
you're just
But for
you're
real,
cheap.
streaming, guaranteed stream, like Plex. That shit, I'll put on my Plex.
All right, he got stream. I respect that. I respect it big time. I hope that's what UAG has, but
Fuck you and him.
All right, UAG, come on,
4K.
let him
4K
know.
automatically.
4K.
4K.
Bro, you're
automatically.
fucking chill. You didn't even think about it.
Why is it a shit?
God
That's-
damn, you like
I like the
you
movie
liked
that
it.
much.
You liked it. Yeah,
For
that's cool.
me, if I was giving it out of a 10, it'd probably be a 7.5.
No, we don't do that. No, that's Rotten Tomatoes.
So
no,
I'm telling
4K.
you, for me, I would get a 4K. And if it's a nice piece of artwork and a sale, I'll probably do a steelbook on it.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I do like the way the steelbook looks. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the way the steelbook looks, but the movie, I just can't do it. I can't. It's not that good of a movie for me to be $50 for that. Hell no. Hell no. Nope. I already wasted my money in theaters. That's why it's in streaming. That's it. All right. OTG, what's up?
Oh,
What you got?
man, dude.
What you got, bro?
What to say, dude? I think I already said everything I have to say about this movie. Every franchise movie will have its next generation. Will have its, to me, for Nightmare on Elm Street, it's part 5. You know, for some people, it's Jason Goes to Hell, but I disagree with that. Anyways, everyone has its franchise, and Scream has always had 3. 3 is trash. I don't care what anyone says.
Agreed.
Some people try to act like they like it more. And I have to think real hard with this movie because for me, a movie, for me to watch it over and over to do a higher ranking, I have to like the ending. I think an ending always brings the movie back. Even if it leaves you hanging, sometimes it could be like, all right, I liked it still. And the way this movie shifted direction just way too much, I don't even know if I want to rewatch it. Like, I can't even recommend it to anybody. Like, I can say what I thought. I can say the movie was great, man. I enjoyed every moment of it. Like I said, towards the end, I was about to text the guys, this is the best Scream movie. I think the movie just was so good. But the what they did to us, I think, is really important. And that's where I really, for me, like, I felt like it was a bait and switch. I felt like they used a lot of the fandom. Using Stu, I think, was really huge. Using him to just create more hype because they were under so much drama. Not having Melissa Barrera and Jen Ortega, had to redo everything. And I think they played it safe in the wrong way. A safe would have been catering towards the fans, maybe ending the legacy, killing Sydney, propping up Stu. I think that would have been the proper safe way to do it. Instead, they said, you know what, let's just do it for our next one. And then it starts feeling like a greedy cash grab to me. I feel like they're gonna, oh, don't worry, they'll come and do Scream 8. Before even the movie came out, I started getting articles, oh, Scream 8, they're working on Scream 8. Even when they interviewed Neve Campbell, they're like, are you doing a Scream 8? I don't know, maybe. So, like, they're already looking ahead, and that kind of shit kind of pisses me off, man. Like, dude, you guys didn't even, you guys kind of fucked over the fans here. So for me, I'm not going to support the next one. I'm done with it. Like, I felt like they had the opportunity. It was perfect. The timing was perfect. Life isn't guaranteed. You had Stu here. You know, anybody, I'm not wishing anything on people, but hey, man, we're all getting older.
We have AI.
The Scream franchise is getting older. 30 years is a long time. And I felt like this was a good way to just kind of end the legacy and pass the torch to the younger people, man. And that opportunity failed, and I can't support that, dude. And I feel very strong about it. I know I'm probably like one of the very few people that feel that strong, but just because of that, I'm gonna have to, and I hate giving it this ranking, but I'm gonna have to say basura on this one, man.
Oh, okay.
And it's great. It's a great movie, but it ruined it for me, and it ruined the franchise for me. I don't even want to support the franchise anymore. Okay. I'm done. I'm not getting $1. I don't want that popcorn bucket anymore. I went crazy for it. Couldn't get it. I could care less about it. I don't want no Steelbook. I don't want any movie in the franchise. I probably will get the first one 4K. I haven't even bought any Scream movies. Other than that, to me, it's one of those movies that ended at part 1. The rest of it's not even canon for me. I'm done with it, man. Basura.
I think I get what you're saying. It was predatory. that movie was pretty predatory if you think about it, because they did the bait and switch, the nostalgia bait, and then now, like you said, the Scream 8 setup. It's like, if the fans want it, I'm like, dude, stop. So you mean AKA, if the ticket sales are high enough, the studio
it's already done.
It's already breaking records, dude. There's gonna be a Scream 8.
And you don't got to be there, but I'll be there.
That's fine. Bootleg. Yeah, I'll be there too on Plex.
I'll be
right there on Plex. But that's Scream 7 for you guys. That's opening weekend Scream 7 recap.
Yeah, UAG looks like he's gonna cry. But
there's no crying. I'll be there day one when.
Yeah, you look like you're gonna cry because this whole episode.
Be Ghostface for Halloween this year, or you gonna be the
yeah
Stu.
Enjoy that shitty popcorn bucket, UAG. I'm glad I didn't get it.
This is the love of my life. Don't do that. Don't do that. And here's my cup there.
Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Let us know what you think of it. I know I'm fucking crazy. I know I'm probably minority. I know a lot of people hate it, but you know, my ranking, but let us know in the comments what you guys think about it. Maybe you guys are rereads like UAG and love it. And maybe you guys are like Golly and think logical, like
shut up.
Or like real people like Golly. Good opinion. He didn't trash it too bad. He enjoyed it. So let us know in the comment section. It's okay if you're reread like UAG. We won't judge you. And we'll be catching you guys soon.
Peace out.